Semen retention benefits your workouts. Semen retention is an incomplete discussion without the aspect of transmutation. In his book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about this concept in one of his chapters. Ancient sages understood the potency of semen, especially its power on the spiritual plane of existence. However, even at a purely physical level, its benefits can be felt if one can actually channel the extra surge of energy during retention. I've mentioned it in one of my previous videos that the desire to conquer is an extension of man's fundamental desire to procreate. In modern society, we take this interpretation too literally. However, procreation is a subset of creation that includes forging one's body for battle. There are numerous anecdotes where people have reportedly experienced improvements in their ability to lift more weights and push themselves more in the gym. There is definitely a spiritual and esoteric side to this story. However, those who practice semen retention notice a surge in testosterone around the 7th day, following which it returns to normal levels. Now, there is definitely a regulatory mechanism in place at the physiological level that ensures that we don't have too much testosterone in our body. This is because our physical bodies have their own limitations, and an excess of even testosterone would be detrimental, as is known in the case of anabolic steroid users in the gym. But the fact that the surge in testosterone is a consequence of retention, and we know that testosterone is the primary male hormone responsible for muscle growth, should tell us that there's more to the story than just placebo effect. Testosterone is merely a physical manifestation of pure masculine energy. On the physical plane, testosterone levels are real and can be measured. However, the esoteric side of the story is completely left out because people are skeptical, because they're trying to measure spiritual things with scientific tools. If you really take a step back, it makes perfect sense that the feeling of being on the edge, that uncomfortable drive that makes you want to release, is the same fuel you use to push weights at the gym. The fact that you are able to go longer and recover faster, consequently, results in all the benefits of working out. It's best to not try to understand it further and rather try to put it into practice, because at the end of the day, if something is working out for you, that should be enough. It's important to remember that having too much blind faith in science is no different from having blind faith in, say, a scammer or a fake guru. It's our ability to question things that's responsible for progress, and this applies to science as well. And if you still don't buy it, consider the fact that medical science treats something as anomalous as placebo effect, as if it's normal and not completely weird, and uses it to validate the effects of medications. This should tell us, more than anything else, that there's more to life than what we can understand using the limited scientific tools at our collective disposal.